Can a keyboard switch this small actually make a difference? We're diving into the Kailh Choc low-profile V2 brown switches, and honestly, they're surprisingly impressive. These aren't your typical mechanical switches. They're designed for ultra-thin keyboards, and that short key travel is immediately noticeable. When you press a key, it feels incredibly responsive, almost like a light tap. The operation force is around 45 grams, with a tactile bump that kicks in at about 55 grams. It's a subtle but satisfying feedback, not too heavy, not too light. The short operation travel of 1.3 millimeters means you don't have to push the key down very far to register a keystroke. This can be a game changer for typing speed and gaming responsiveness, though it does take a little getting used to if you're coming from a standard profile switch. The total travel is also quite short at 3.2 millimeters. Kailh claims these switches have a lifespan of about 50 million keystrokes, which is pretty standard for mechanical switches and suggests good durability. What really stands out is the low-profile structure. If you're a fan of sleek, minimalist keyboard designs, these switches are perfect. They allow for keyboards that are significantly thinner than what you'd typically find with MX-style switches. The packaging is also a nice touch. They come in a delicate PVC tray that keeps each switch protected and prevents those tiny pins from bending, which is a common frustration when dealing with smaller components. The tactile feedback on these V2 browns is distinct. It's not a loud click, but a noticeable bump that lets you know you've actuated the key. For gaming, this quick actuation can mean the difference between winning and losing, and for typing, it can lead to fewer errors once you adapt to the shorter travel. The RGB SMD compatibility means you can still have all those fancy lighting effects if your keyboard supports it. Overall, the Kailh Choc V2 Brown switches offer a unique typing experience. They're precise, responsive, and enable incredibly thin keyboard designs. If you're looking to build or upgrade to a low-profile mechanical keyboard and want that satisfying tactile feel without the bulk, these are definitely worth considering. They deliver on their promise of a sensitive and compact switch.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.